Well, I'm pleased to say I now have Nathan Hunt with me, trainer of Dapper Donnie, who goes for him in the Ladbrokes Puppy Derby final on Saturday night at Monmore. Lines up in trap 3. Well done, Nathan, first of all, getting the dog there. Such a good competition to get to the final of, because usually it means you've got a good future with a dog, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're delighted to get there, especially with a pup who's only an August whelp. So yeah, he's done incredibly well to get there. I think the competition was oversubscribed. I think they had around 60 entries, so to make it to the last 6, we're absolutely buzzing. And as you say, yeah, usually, you look at the finalists back over the years, they all end up doing incredibly well throughout their careers. I'd say is probably the one puppy competition in our calendar, probably the most prestigious of the year. So yeah, we're absolutely thrilled to get to the final.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. What have you made of him at Monmore so far?
I definitely think we started him off at Romford, and you could see the long run to the bend would suit him. So yeah, no surprise to see him show his early pace there. He's trapping pretty well, but he really gets going into the bend, between the line and the bend. He starts to show his pace. He's seeing out the 480 really well. When I first took him there, I only gave him a sprint and decided just to put him straight in a 480 race rather than giving him a trial, just because he was inexperienced, and I knew there's going to be older, more experienced pups in there. So we give him a few trial stakes, and that first 480 trial stake was the first 480 of his life. He'd only ever had sprints in Ireland and only ever been over 400 in this country. So
he is the baby of the race, as you say, just an August 2018 whelp. So a real youngster, 2019, I should say. So a real youngster. But he's going to be probably the outsider of the race. I think you can get about 8-1 at the moment. But he has the joint fastest sectional of all the dogs in the final. Do you think 8-1 looks big?
I think it's a wide open race. I think obviously going into the competition, Jaguar Macy looked a class above. She's very short. But I think obviously getting beat in the semi-finals opened it up a little bit. I think a lot of dogs are running into form a little bit into this final. I think Bottle's Belly's running into a bit of form. The 6 dog ran really well in semi-final. As you say, he's got one of the best splits. He's gonna have to lead to have any chance, really. But he has got really good early pace. He's been running out of 3 most of the time. He's been drawn 3 there, so he's used to that box. He's been trapping well from 3. I'd say he probably trapped better from 3 than he would from 1. So yeah, it's not a bad draw on paper. I think the 1 dog is a little more middle to rails than rails, so he might hold up the 2, and that would be without a chance, really. If he can hold up the 2, then hopefully we can lead. We'll need to lead, but if he led, he'd give him a run. He's shown that he can run, and being so inexperienced and young, you'd expect him to improve. And but hopefully anyway that we can lead. We get a clear into the bend. That's what we hope for.
As our viewers will see from this, he is an absolutely stunning dog. Looks very much like his dad, Droopy Roddick, and he's got a very excited owner, I've noticed on Twitter. Johnny Fletcher is delighted with him, isn't he?
Yeah, he's buzzing. He's excited before he came to Monmore, to be fair. Really keen owner. He hasn't had too many dogs, I don't think, but yeah, pleased that he put him with me, of course, and we've got a good relationship. Keep him in touch with him a lot, which he's I think he appreciates, really. We keep him plenty of contact with him. He sees the dog, obviously we can't come to the kennel, so showing him quite a few videos, yeah, and he's really keen and enthusiastic about the sport. So I'm really pleased for him that he's made the final, and it's going to be difficult. He's giving away 4 or 5 months experience, so it's massive at this stage of their career. So to get to the final at his age is really important, but it looks like he's got a nice dog for the future as well.
Absolutely, one that we can all look forward to, I think. Nathan, I wish you guys all the best for Saturday night. All dogs home safe and sound, and hopefully Dapper Donnie will show what he can do. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.